Southgate may have just taken himself out of the running for the United job, and United fans didn't even want Southgate. We heard early in the week that Southgate would not take this job, that he wasn't interested, and then it was reported that if he were to take this job, he would need reassurances from Sir Jim Ratcliffe that he'd get 4 seasons to turn this club around and to get Champions League football back. And there was just no way in hell that United fans were going to wait that long. And this is not what United fans wanted. They don't want to see Southgate. We have Ruben Amorim right now, and United fans are barely happy with Amorim. So if you were thinking about like bringing in a presence to this fan base that's going to inspire them, it was not going to be Southgate. Southgate, if you remember, with England, wasn't inspiring. The fans, they didn't like the football. It was very pragmatic, but it wasn't leaning into the strengths of the team. They had embarrassment of riches, a lot of offensive players, and they just weren't able to produce the results that they needed when it mattered. And then if we look back to Southgate in the Premier League, he hasn't coached a club in 16 years. And he coached Middlesbrough, but it was a mid-table team at best. And then they got relegated. So what sort of energy and what sort of inspiration would that even bring to United fans, bringing in Southgate? I don't get it. I don't understand why Sir Jim Ratcliffe is even considering bringing in Southgate. They say that Sir Jim Ratcliffe is a United fan, but if he was a United fan, would he really be looking at Gareth Southgate as a potential replacement? I don't get it. But United, they're looking to make the Champions League this season. They were never going to wait 4 years. And if they did bring in Southgate as the manager, nobody would be looking forward to it. The United fans certainly wouldn't be happy. United has spent £200 million on this attack. They brought in Bomo, Sesko, and Cunha. And bringing in Southgate would not bring the best out of those players. Would they be able to grind a couple wins out? Maybe. But United fans, they're not trying to be a mid-table team that's just trying to grind it out. They want results right away from the beginning. But if Southgate isn't the answer, then who is? We've heard a lot of names. There's been Xavi, there's been Glasner, and there's been Fabregas. So who would be the right man for this job, right? So Glasner certainly would bring sort of that Premier League experience. We've seen what he's done with Crystal Palace, and he's definitely turned things around for that club. So that name probably would inspire the most confidence to United fans. I don't think anybody would complain if they brought in Glasner. But Xavi, on the other hand, is more of a possession-based style coach. But we've seen the cracks in Barcelona when he had a pretty good team and he just wasn't able to get the best out of those players. So going from Barcelona to Man United, where the talent isn't going to be quite suited to what he's trying to do, I don't know if they would go down that path. I think that they probably would want somebody with a little bit more experience. And then if we compare Fabregas is still a rookie coach. You know, he's been coaching at Como, but coaching in a Serie A and then jumping from that straight to the Premier League is still a big jump for a lot of managers. Even though I like Fabregas and I think that what he's done with Como, I think they've been playing some good football, but I don't know if at this time in his career, if he's ready to take over the United job and if he could even handle the pressure, or if any of those candidates could handle the pressure that comes with the United job. Because United fans are looking for a manager that's going to come in and get up in the ground running, and they're going to want to see results right away. And I'm not sure if Xavi or Fabregas would be able to produce that, especially with the squad. It's going to take a lot of overhaul. And then, look, we know already with Man United ownership, they're certainly not going to back their managers and give them all the players that they need. They're going to give them less and tell them to work with more. So what are your thoughts about Southgate, about Xavi, about Fabregas? Which one of those managers think would be best to coach United? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.